All right. Well, welcome back to the Soviet Union. Took a day off yesterday. Um, so last time we ended up blabbing on about some of our to-do items this turn, and one of the big ones we already identified is trying to hurt this 16th Panzer Division a little bit with air power, and maybe just interdict them in some way so that we can get more out of this pocket. But let's start the turn by reading the events. So on turn 2, Finland enters the war. And what this means is that the northern theater box is now activated. And so if you pull stuff out of this theater box, you'll do worse than the historical ish. And if you put stuff into it, you'll do better. That's the basics of it. Now, I assume that there's more to it than that, but for our purposes, that's all that really matters. And it's June 23rd, 1941, except today is June 29, apparently. Adolf Hitler first arrived on the Eastern Front for Barbarossa. The Wolf Slayer is located in the Masurian Woods near the small East Prussian town of Rastenburg. Hitler will spend more than 800 days at Wolfschnaz. The base is derived from Wolf, which is the self-adopted nickname of Adolf Hitler. He began using this name in the early 30s, and it was often how he was addressed by those in his inner circle. Although the standard translation is Wolf's Lair, Aschnaz in German denotes a field work, actually. So it really means Wolf's Base. Under threat of a forced march on Washington, D.C. on June 25th, 1941, Roosevelt signs Executive Order 8802, which prohibited discrimination against black people and women in the hiring practices of U.S. defense jobs. Although it was not a law, it was the first federal gesture towards civil rights since the Reconstruction after the Civil War. How that affects us, I'm not too sure, because we won't get the Americans' help for many, many, many months. We got to hold out on our own. The Brits have pretty much failed in their task at this point, and we're it. It's us versus them. Okay, so like I said, our main objective is to do some damage to this division, maybe this division, and maybe this division. Not sure about that one. And that's all in an effort to pull stuff out of that soon-to-be pocket. We also are going to try to interdict these divisions up here, these two in particular, the spearhead ones, and just try to slow them down a little bit. Even though they've got fresh divisions behind them, at least maybe we could do a little bit of damage and start slowing them down. But the key is we really need to get some more troops into this area. And basically to that end, what we could do is try to kind of cut these two divisions off. So yes, we'll let them move forward, but at the same time, they're not going to be getting supply at least. So first things first, we will go through all of our air commands. And I think this time I might use the commander's report. Because last time, without the commander's report, we took a long time to go down the line. So I think the best way to do this is you go to air, and then what we're looking for is super low strength depleted divisions, or depleted air wings rather. Oops, I want to sort by this column, please. So we got some depleted ones here, and we'll start sending them back. So these guys are in the reserve. This guy's not. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh wait, that actually kind of helps us because it filtered it on the map. What we want to do is to transfer. So depleted, yes. We just want to transfer all of these to the rear if we can. That's scary. That's a lot of air wings. But I think it needs to be done. Okay, so we'll take off that. And now what we're going to try to do is to bring in some stuff from the strategic reserves. So we click reserves, click air, and what we're looking for is relatively high strength. Relatively high strength air groups. Just doesn't seem like we have a lot ready. I mean, we don't really need recon planes. Well, we'll just let them sit there, I guess. Like I said, this is my first crack at the manual air war. So I'm still learning the ropes. So it looks like we don't have too much assigned to this group. Okay, let's sort by ready aircraft. Leningrad has the most. Moscow has a good amount. What we don't have a lot is the areas where we wanted planes. Don't have a lot of planes. So what do we have under this now? No, we have the 67 IAD, which is some fighters and some bombers. And we know that we probably want to relocate them farther back. Farther back and farther north, I would say. I don't think we have too much in the way of... Yeah, so we've got one bomber air group up there. Let's put them over. Let's put them onto this. Oops. Dropped them. And we got to do immediate transfer of that group. Unfortunately. Let's see. So we got Yak 1s and I-16s. So that's a fighter bomber trained as a fighter. We'll load them out with some bombs. Okay. Give them some bombs. Okay, so now we go to this guy's already on flexible. Mixed mission. Let's see. So we want him to be doing... We want him to do ground attack on that. Unit, interdict. So ignore. We're going to hit him hard. missions. Just trying to make sure that they're actually going to be... Oh well. I don't know what I just did there. I don't understand why... I don't understand why he doesn't have any sort of escort. Trying to figure out how to assign an escort. It's kind of breaking my brain here. So if I just click a bunch of these. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess. I don't freaking know. Thing's absolutely breaking my brain. Alright. I guess let's try to do the same thing up here. The Northwestern Command. And we're going to give them same deal, ground attack. Except this time we're going to do... do on this. The area is going to be a little bit wider. See if that does any damage. Oops. Get rid of that. Okay. There we go. Then, oops. Yes. Wonder why these are red. We'll give them some air support. I don't know why it's red though. All right, what else do we want to do? I think we want to hit this guy if we can. Do we have any planes nearby? What's left of this? Yeah, I got a few planes. Let's do some ground attack. Just bomb the shit out of this guy every single day. I don't care. I kind of want to see what happens with some of this stuff, so that's what I'm interested in. All right, let's save it up. And then we will click submit. See what happens. So we're flying missions, losing planes. Not losing a ton of planes, which is good. And the important thing is we're hopefully hitting. That's what we want. I want to hit the enemy. So you see most of our losses are not from the enemy. They're just like plane crashes. It's well over 2-to-1 in terms of plane crashes versus flak losses. So I'll take that. We're not getting anyone shot down by enemy planes. I mean, I guess it didn't do a whole heck of a lot. To that guy anyways. It didn't do a whole heck of a lot to this guy. Shit. Interdict +2. So I guess that's good. $202,152. I wish it was a link. I wish you could click to it. Oh well. All right. We can always read the results. Ground forces were bombed. I mean, I think this has got to be the idea. We interdict their spearhead units and then we hit the guys who are slightly behind. All right. Well, I don't think that was a total disaster. I just don't know. Don't necessarily know if it was super effective either. But it's incredible that they lost just hardly anything. We lost so much. All right. Well, that made it through the air turn. So that was all I was trying to do tonight. Going to be kind of a shorter video. Next, we're going to go through and see if we can bring anyone in from the reserves, because we kind of desperately need units. Looks like 1st Rifle Division. They look like they're good to go. Any of these other guys ready? Some of them are pretty close. And our artillery units are good to go. So we can start sending them out. So that's good. Get some of these machine gun units out, because we desperately need to strengthen up our units a little bit. Oh, these were the ones I actually built. Okay. That makes sense. And then these are the rebuild kind of jobs. Yeah. Definitely going to need some tanks. How much does a tank division cost? Can I even build a tank division? Am I blind? Looks like no. Looks like you just get tank divisions. That's a sad fact. But hey, I'll take some more artillery. Thank you very much. I'll take some anti-tank guns as well, because we got to get something out to slow down these bloody tanks. How much does anti-tank gun battalions cost? I mean, let's do 5 of those. And that leaves us with 7 APs for depots and such, which I'm happy with. So we'll kind of reverse it. Last turn we ended the turn with building units. This turn, because we kind of know what we need, we need more anti-tank weapons, because the tanks are chewing us up. So we'll build some of them, and then we'll get working on actually fighting. I mean, these things were not very effective, but if anything, the interdiction might have a little bit of value. So that's what I'm hoping for, anyways. But we'll find it all out next time. My guess is that we're gonna have a lot of stuff to do, and not much to do it with. Yeah, this guy got absolutely beat up last turn. Damn. He lost a lot of stuff. So hopefully we can pull them back. Kind of rotate them out and rotate something. What? I don't know. But something into this area, because it desperately needs some reinforcements. Probably something from up here down to there. Huh. Well, I think it's good that we're learning a little bit about the air war, and I think the interdiction stuff will end up helping us a lot. Because like we bombed the crap out of this guy, and hopefully that means he's just gonna have to basically stand still next turn, which is what we need because we really need time to pull these guys back to the proper river line, and hold a little bit of ground there. So that's the plan, anyways. We'll just try to reorganize where we can. This is definitely the area of most concern here. So this little area here. And then second most concern is the northern area with these two tank divisions just rushing for Pskov. But even that, I'm not too bothered by that, because eventually what we can do is bring down some more troops from Leningrad area and hopefully reassert dominance there. All I want to do is throw up a little something around this river line and just slow them down. So that's really my only goal there. I don't know what I'm going to do that with, but we'll figure that out. Not so concerned about it. I wonder if I can get this guy out. Huh. So if he goes here, oh, there's a division right there. Whoops. Insufficient port capacity. Interesting. Well, those guys might end up being trapped there, and that's okay. But we'll look at all that next time. We'll save it up as the ground turn. And that'll be it. So thanks for watching.